I've got an insane artifact hunting exploit that you guys can take advantage of to get whatever artifact you want to get. Now, I don't know if this applies to all artifact spots, but I know it does to this one. I'm sure to most of the other ones in the game. So right now I'm at the cement factory at a place called Hell. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to work in other places too. What you need to do is you need to like save before even getting near the place. So like somewhere far away. And then go in and find where the artifact is. And then once you know, you can load your save back and save your game a little ways away from the artifact. So in my case, I was saving it just before these railroad tracks, looking at that car. This was far enough away to save my game for the exploit. So now what you do is you go in here and you go ahead and just find it. Better detector, the faster it's going to be. So let's see. It's right up here. So check this out, okay? So we go up here. And we get Cavity. Let's take a look at Cavity, all right? Do we like Cavity? Do we want Cavity? Okay. A common artifact that gives bleeding resistance, gives weight and radiation. So, say we don't want that, right? You're like, well, that sucks. Turns out that one is not the one that is set here. These are generated, so you can change the generation. So now we load back the save from right before we went in. So you have to remember, we got something called Cavity, okay? And that one was, I think, an uncommon, it said. I can't remember, but you can find different rarities. I don't know if you can find a legendary every one or not. I'll find out in a second. But if you go back in now after the save, so we found Cavity. So now this time, let's see what we get. Here we go. We got Spinner. I've had this one before while testing this. So let's take a look at Spinner, okay? Spinner. A common artifact that gives bleeding resistance and radiation. And we can just keep doing this and doing this and doing this as much as we want. Now, there is something to note in these. It says a common artifact found in thermal anomalies. So you'll only be able to find the thermal ones when going into a thermal anomaly like this, or an electric one if you're going to electric, stuff like that. And you can just keep re-rolling until you find an artifact that you actually want. So you don't have to settle for some crap one. You can actually try to find one that you actually want, if there's even one in the mix that you would want. And I can't confirm the rarity changes. This is an uncommon one. It's worth 14,000, and I found tons of common ones. So there's definitely more than one rarity you can find when doing this. So also, this is great for getting money as well, because you can make sure you get the most valuable artifacts from each of these spots. Now, something else I tested just to see was, oh, I'm stuck on that, was to see once you get close enough and it pops up on your echo detector, or you just get however close it is. So let's get in here. If I save right now and then I load the game, it will not re-roll the artifact. And what I tried was I literally ran all the way to that building over there and back after. So like, say you save the game here, get the artifact, load the game, it's the same artifact. Well, I saved the game here, got the artifact loaded, then ran back all the way to that building and then came all the way back, and it was the same one every single time regardless. So that did not change it. So that's something else to keep in mind. I don't know if I were to, like, say fast travel, maybe? Wait, where did that thing go? I'm getting eaten alive out here. Did it just go under the ground? I think it just went under the ground. But yeah, so doing that does not, like, re-roll them or reset them. It's only, by the way, where the only guaranteed way is you've never been here ever before. So here's the verdict, guys. So I did this thing for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I did it probably like 50 times, maybe more than that. And what I just did was had two save files, one for after I got them, and then one for before, so I could just keep saving it until I got like my favorite thing out of the batch. And my favorite for this one was Magma, just because I want weight as much as possible. Magma was pretty cool. But I don't think you can get legendaries from this. I think the legendary artifacts are static. I think wherever the legendary ones are, because I went back and tested Thunderberry, and that one gave me Thunderberry every time. I only tested it twice, but still 2 times in a row. I mean, it could have just been insane luck. But I think it's probably safe to say legendaries are static. So, yeah, whenever you find one that's not a legendary, it's not static, you can just use 2 save files to get whatever you want. So you can pick your own artifact and build just the way that you want to build without having... Because, I mean, there's a chance you could literally just get, say, for example, Mama's Beads or some crap. And you can just get that on every single thermal. It's physically possible to never get one that you would actually want to use for your build. So... you know, with this, you can pick your own artifact. So I thought it was super cool. Wanted to share it. Hopefully helped you out, guys. Now you know the artifact farming exploit that lets you pick your own artifact in Stalker 2.